ready?
How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. So, I've been on the hunt for something. I even had people trying to look out for it for me, but I got off of work and I was like, hey, I'm going to check Target because I really want this 2-pack for, obviously, the one character. So I go into Target and I shoot right for the action figures, and there's 2 Psylocke and Thanos Gamerverse 2-packs. So I finally got her, Psylocke. I've already done the video. I had to redo the intro because it just looked really bad. I don't know what was up with the video quality. But regardless, I have Psylocke and Thanos. I'm super hyped. First successful toy hunt in a long time. So yeah, with all that being said, let's just get into it. Taking a look at the front of the box, as you can see, Psylocke is missing because I already took her out. Like I said in the intro, too excited to leave her in that prison. Come on, stand up, Betsy. Stand up, Betsy. There we go. But on the front, it says Marvel, Gamerverse, Marvel Legends. And then we have Psylocke versus Thanos, although her name is blocked. And yeah, some nice arcadey looking artwork with pixel names, titles, whatever. On this side, we've got some nice artwork. It says Gamerverse Thanos. On the back, we get an arcade-style health bar, and, you know, they're fighting because this Marvel vs. Capcom. And then, of course, we've got the teams up there, Psylocke, Wolverine, and War Machine, all of which are coming. And the Wolverine is apparently humongous and way too big because he's based on the game sprite and not on actual Wolverine. So once again, we're getting screwed out of a perfect Tiger Stripe Wolverine. And then on Thanos' side, it says Thanos, Silver Samurai, and Omega Red with their HP bars. Artwork on this side is the lovely Psylocke in pixelated art and a render of the figure. Top of the box, bottom of the box, and with all that being said, now what I really need is that Marvel Snap 3-pack from San Diego Comic-Con. That's what I need now for Shauna and Rogue. Okay, so right off the bat, I just want to get this out of the way. I do have one major problem with the Psylocke so far. Her accessories don't work. Like, she comes with the one that goes on her fist, that's fine, but the crown mask thing and the other 2 effects, they don't work. I don't know how they work. I don't know if it's user error or what, and I also had to give her a katana because she did not come with any type of blade, and Psylocke needs a katana. We'll check out Thanos first as far as the looks. He's the same figure as the deluxe, except he's got a new shoulder piece and he's got a new head sculpt without those longer horns. And then the colors are of course different. We've got a kind of more, I don't know what the word is, muted blue, and then kind of a more orange than yellow for like his gloves and his boots and the trim and the Infinity Gauntlet, which he does come with. So very Marvel vs. Capcom inspired looking Thanos. And that's what design it was. So as for Psylocke, she looks fantastic, other than some weak paint, and Smudge Customs pointed that out, that, you know, up where her thighs or where her glutes are and her shoulders are, that's painted on in flesh tone, and it's not completely color matched, but it's really not that noticeable. But the other problem I have is her accessories don't work. Like, I can't get them on. Her face sculpts look amazing. She's 99% new. The only reuse is the forearms and the bottom of the legs. The rest of it is all new sculpt. So they put a lot of work in, and Psylocke is definitely well represented here. Much better proportioned in my opinion than, say, the Moth-X or whoever else has put out Psylocke. Definitely way better than the older Marvel Legends, both versions. But she looks great with that katana. And yeah, I don't like her accessories. They don't work very well. So that's the major issue that I have with her. Other than that, I don't see any problems. The blues all match. She's, you know, two head sculpts, a bunch of accessories, most of which just I cannot figure out how to get them on. And it's so stupid. But regardless, I am finally glad that I found this 2-pack in the wild. First successful toy hunt in a long time. So yeah, definitely was hyped to see it when I walked to the toy aisle. Checking out their height, Thanos stands at about 8 inches to the top of his horn, but 7 1/4. to the top of his head. And Psylocke is about, she is about 5 3/4 inches, just under 6. So, works for me. Going over articulation, we're going to go over Thanos first, just because that's old hat. Sorry, Psylocke, I didn't mean to knock you over. Starting at the head, forward, backward, side to side, not much there. Shoulders come up about 90 degrees. We do get a bicep cut, which doesn't work very well. Sorry, kind of hard to turn because of the sculpt, but there it is. Very, very limited single joint at the elbow. Ab crunch goes back that far, forward that far. Waist cut, legs come forward to the side, double pinless knees, but no butt kicking action here because Thanos is too chonky. We do get a thigh cut, we don't get a boot cut, and then we get rockers at the ankle, so you can kind of pose him. I'm gonna keep him and put him on my Gamerverse Capcom shelf just because I straight up have an MVC shelf, but a lot of people are getting rid of him because they already have the deluxe, which I also have. Now for Psylocke's articulation. Starting at the head, it goes forward that far, back not at all because the hair gets in the way. You would think they would learn from Jada with that Blanca hair. They had time, I think. Shoulders come up 90 degrees. The butterfly joint goes forward that far, backward that far. You can actually see inside of it. It does go back pretty dang far. So we get a bicep cut, which is hidden. Pinless double elbows, which work beautifully. Ab crunch. Upper ball peg back that far, forward that far, and then with the ab crunch, you get that. You also get that. So that's nice. Legs come forward to the side, hidden thigh cuts, pinless double knees, no butt kicking action because Psylocke is thick. She thick. She freaking thick. And no boot cut, rockers, but she definitely is the most posable female Marvel Legends that we've gotten yet, even more so than that Black Widow, I would say, just because she really does have all the bells and whistles, other than the accessories not freaking working, and I don't like them. I don't like that they don't work, but there she is kicking. Give her her ninja sword. There you go. So yeah, she can definitely get in all the poses you would want her to, other than getting her head backwards because her hair gets in the way. But definitely worth it for Psylocke. I needed this figure. First off, for accessories, Thanos first. He gets an Infinity Gauntlet. That is it. That's all Thanos comes with, although those are painted very nicely, very smoothly. We got the red one. That one's the only one that's not kind of shiny holographic looking. But that's Thanos accessories. Who am I kidding? That's how he should be posed anyway. And then for Psylocke's accessories, there's the neutral head sculpt that we get. Not even neutral, she's still kind of angry. But here's her really angry head sculpt. And I did manage to get the mask on. It just kind of sits there, so you have to like just put it there and hope that pressure keeps it, which is stupid, but at least I got it on her. So there's the other head sculpt with the flowy hair and the angry face and the teeth, which it's all very nicely painted. I don't have any issues with mine, I don't think. No, it all looks good. So yeah, there's that. And then of course, as soon as I put it down, it fell off. So yeah, it's got 2 different pegs. Then we got this effect piece, which self-explanatory. It just clips onto her wrist and goes over her fist. LOL. So that works really easily. Then we come to these things, which look fantastic. I really want to get some cool pictures of her using them, but they have, where is it? They have this, but there's like no room to put her fist. Like it's just like an arm would fit. I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. So they're supposed to be like psionic energy blades or whatever, and I will get them on for photography, but I don't know how to do it. I've looked at videos and they're like, you just gotta put them on there. It's like, thanks for the help, y'all. And then she does come with some hands She comes with a right and left kind of ninja posing hand with the 2 fingers pointed out. And then she comes with an extra open hand. And she didn't come with the katana, but I gave her Lady Domino's katana because it's probably the best Marvel Legends katana that we've gotten as far as proportions and all that stuff, and it fits in her hand. It's not too small, so. And then I also have this one from the other Psylocke, so if I wanted to, although it's a different color, I should have kept the other purple one in hindsight, but still looks cool. I can still use that for her.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes.
First of all, for scale and comparison, here's Thanos next to Thanos, and I was wrong. They actually gave him new glove parts. The hands are the same, but these upper gloves and the boots are different. So they did change him up a little bit, so he's slightly taller. Even without the extra long horns, he's still taller, Thanos, so there's that. Next up for scale and comparison, we have our new Psylocke and Thanos with the old Jim Lee training suit Psylocke, who is now outdated. I will probably get rid of her, you know how it goes. Plus the skin tones don't match on the head sculpt, so you can't even swap them if you wanted to. Here they are next to Marvel Legends Captain America, with Jada, Chun-Li, and Cammy, Blanca and Ryu, and then lastly with CT Wolverine, who's probably still going to be on my Marvelverse. Well, he's going to stay on my Marvelverse, the Capcom shelf regardless, because he's still the best scaled Wolverine in my opinion. And then with Moth-X Spider-Man, one of which you could win once we hit 4K. So if you're watching this and you're new, and this obviously was members first, but you can become a channel member and subscribe, and then go find the giveaway video and make sure you're entered for that, because yeah, I'm sure you'll want to win it. Also, smash like, hit subscribe, enter the giveaway, be kind to your local LGBTQ community, keep your head up, stay brave. If you're protesting, stay safe. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.
Ready?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes.
Just wait 1 minute. I'm watching this new Rowdy Rouse video and it's really awesome. I don't want to miss it.
It's like this chick that reviews action figures and it's really freaking cool.
Yes, I think they saw some videos and there's some really good contents out there, you know?
She reviews the ponies and stuff because you knows I love ponies.
She doesn't review ponies. It's freaking cool stuff, Toki.